Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nicole and Sloan face off over Jude. Bio mom eventually confronts baby stealer. Days of Our Lives, DOOL. Spoilers reveal that Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker, will face a flood tide of feelings as she learns the verity about Jude Brady, Oliver McClarty. Once Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, gets updates on Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, stealing Nicole's pack of joy all those months agone. He'll share the news with Nicole herself. Nicole will be stunned over her original hunch being true and relieved to know her baby boy actually survived. Days spoilers say Nicole will enjoy a awful reunion with Jude, but her heart will break for Eric since he wouldn't know he's Jude's natural father. Of course, Nicole will have plenitude to be angry about since Sloan stole her baby and prevaricated for so long. Between the pain Nicole has endured and Eric's new despair over giving Jude up, she'll have some good reasons to be furious. At first, it'll feel like Sloan might get down without facing Nicole's counter-reaction. Sloan will accept EJ DiMera's, Dan Feuerigel, deal and plan a quick escape since we know Eric and Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, will find that she's faded. On May 28, it appears Rafe may come looking for Sloan to arrest her. Days spoilers say Eric and Rafe will find that Sloan has pulled off a evaporating act rather, so they'll wonder where she dashed off to. Still, Nicole will supposedly manage to track Sloan down before she gets too far. On May 31st, DOOL suckers can anticipate Nicole to rein Sloan for a fierce sweepstakes, so she'll really let her have it over the baby theft and all the deception that followed. This showdown will be a long-awaited one for numerous Days observers. Sloan deserves to deal with Nicole's fury, and we wouldn't be surprised if this argument eventually turns into a major brawl. Will Sloan still be suitable to make a flight after Nicole confronts her, or will Nicole stop her long enough for the bobbies to come? Of course, it's also possible Sloan will get caught by the police before the sweepstakes happens. In that case, Nicole might defy Sloan in the interrogation room of the Salem PD rather, which could be a huge problem for EJ. No matter how all this plays out, our prognostications allude that Nicole and Sloan's sweepstakes will bring some satisfying scenes. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Nicole will unleash her rage like no way ahead, Kate's rage, EJ's ultimatum, Chad's manhunt, Everett and Leo's date. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, May 21st, 2024 are then. Anticipate Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow, to articulation about Ava Vitale, Tamara Braun. Coming up on Days of Our Lives, EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerigel, issues Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, and claim. Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, turns to Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, for help. Plus, Leo Stark, Greg Rickard, Everett Lynch aka Robert Bobby Stein, Blake Barris, and Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, go out drinking after work. Kate Roberts Brady's rage. DOOL spoilers for Tuesday, May 21st reveal that Kate will vent about Ava. Now, Kate wants Lucas Horton, Bryant DeTillo, to be free. Still, Lucas is in caching still, because of Clyde Weston, James Reed. Still, that could lead to a furious battle, if Kate finds out that Ava could have information and is sitting on it. While Kate reflections about Ava, Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, will pay Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, a visit. Chad DiMera's manhunt on Tuesday, May 21st, 2024, Chad will still be allowing about Abigail DiMera's, last played by Marcy Miller, old tablet and the possible crime connections. Trending. DOOL spoilers Monday, May 20th, stealing a kiss, proposition, caught in the act. Chad also wants to be sure that Clyde goes back to captivity. With Mother's Day just passing, Abigail's horrible and gratuitous murder is at the van of Chad's mind. So, Chad will turn to Steve for help. Could Chad and Steve end up chancing Clyde's position? EJ DiMera's ultimatum. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, May 21st reveal that EJ will issue and claim to Sloan. EJ wants Sloan to confess that Jude Brady belongs to him and Nicole Walker DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Of course, suckers know that the baby really belongs to Eric and Nicole. EJ was tempted to tell Nicole the whole verity, but also he walked in to see Nicole and Eric kissing. Although Eric stopped the kiss, Nicole prevaricated to EJ about nothing passing. In the daily exercise clip, it appears Sloan tells Eric a partial verity. Sloan confesses that Jude is Nicole's baby, but leaves out the part about Eric being the father. So, EJ not only gets to play idol and give Nicole her baby back, but it punishes Eric by taking his real child down. Trending. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Chanel wants to keep the baby. Is she prepared for what might lie ahead? DOL spoilers. Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. On Tuesday, May 21st, suckers can anticipate Leo, Stephanie, and Everett to go out drinking together after work. This will turn into a terrible idea as Everett punches Eric. Also, Everett is arrested after putting further moves on Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, right in front of Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring. Still, the arrest does leave Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, to offer a possible opinion. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Tuesday, May 21st, 2024? Partake your studies in the comment section below. Flashback to keep watching The Cleaner on Peacock to find out what happens coming. Nicole's stewing wrathfulness had eventually reached its boiling point, and the moment of battle had arrived. She stood facing Sloan, the woman she had come to loathe, in a tense standoff that had been erecting for months. The two were locked in a battle over Jude, the child who had been cruelly taken from Nicole, his natural mama. This face-off wasn't just about the child, it was about times of dishonesty, pain, and the hopeless need for justice. Nicole's trip to this point had been fraught with heartbreak. She had discovered that Jude, her precious baby, had been stolen from her under the most insidious of circumstances. Sloan had wormed her way into their lives, presenting herself as a friend while intimately orchestrating the hijacking of Nicole's child. Sloan's provocations were complex and crooked, driven by a depraved sense of love and possession. She had induced herself that Jude was better off with her, fabricating a narrative that painted Nicole as an unfit mama. The reality, still, was that Sloan's conduct were those of a hopeless woman adhering to a delusional sense of control. Nicole, a woman of immense adaptability, had spent every waking moment since Jude's exposure fighting to reclaim her child. She had navigated the complicated legal system, hired private investigators, and endured the rumored judgments of those who misdoubted her story. Through it all, her determination had no way wavered. Jude was her son, and she'd move heaven and earth to bring him back. As she stood facing Sloan, all the pain, wrathfulness, and resolve that had fueled her hunt were etched into her features. Sloan, on the other hand, was a picture of defiance. Her cool, calculating address masked the fear that eroded at her inwards. She had known this day would come, but had induced herself that she could outthink Nicole formerly more. The verity, still, was inarguable. Nicole's continuity had uncovered every taradiddle, disassembled every handicap, and brought them to this ineluctable battle. Sloan's facade of calm was slipping, and for the first time, she set up herself on the guard. The setting for their battle was ironically mundane, a small domain where children played innocently, unconscious to the high-stakes drama unfolding hard. Nicole had chosen the position designedly, an emblematic memorial of what this fight was truly about. She wanted Sloan to see the life Jude should have had, to feel the weight of the normality she had stolen from him. As they stood beneath the shade of a large oak tree, the pressure between them crepitated like stationary electricity. "Why, Sloan?" Nicole's voice was steady, but laced with slightly controlled fury. "Why did you take my son?" Sloan's eyes flitted, an evanescent crack in her armor. "I did what I allowed."